Hello, I'm Meredith Kratzman with the OHTN Researcher Profile Series, and I'm here today with Dr. Barry Adam, a University Professor at the University of Windsor and a Senior Scientist here at the OHTN. Thank you for being with us today, Barry.
Great to be here.
Good. So I wonder if we can start off a little broad, but could you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
I have a training in sociology, and that gives me some skills in looking at health behavior. And here at OHTN, I've got a mandate in looking at prevention behavior. So that covers a lot of territory on how people take care of themselves or anticipate risk that might be related to HIV transmission.
Okay, and where did you do your training?
My PhD is from the University of Toronto. That's some time ago. Mm-hmm. I have my background in looking at LGBT studies, social movement research, and I continue to teach in the graduate program at the University of Windsor.
Okay. And what drew you into the research field, and I guess HIV research in particular?
Well, I was among the founders of my local AIDS service organization. So the AIDS Committee of Windsor was formed in 1985, one of the early ones when there was a wave of ASOs being formed across Canada, and spent a lot of time working with them on the ground level, you might say, in trying to advance the well-being of people living with HIV at a time when there were few, if any, treatments.
So is there anyone or anything, maybe an event, that had a particular influence on you? You've been such a mentor to other researchers. Who got you? Who was your inspiration, I guess? I belong to that generation that was very heavily impacted by HIV in the early days. So, like many others, I have lost a lot of people to AIDS, and a lot of people very close to me became positive, and some have survived and thrived, and others didn't make it to the new treatments. So that was certainly a formative experience for me. In terms of research, I think that there is a small body of researchers that are interested in pursuing similar kinds of more socio-behavioral research and seeing how the kinds of actions and practices that people take in their everyday lives affects their health, and even biomedical technologies, as great as they are, only work the degree to which people do integrate them into their lives. So I think we continue to need to look at these questions of everyday practice and how HIV risk and health issues fit within a larger social context of the many competing demands that people experience in their lives. And what's next for you? What's your hopes for the future, I guess?
Well, I am now putting a lot of effort into encouraging and supporting new researchers to take up a lot of these issues. So I know there is a set of graduate students who are very smart and just about to enter into the field. They're just to the point of graduation in several instances, and I think we need to think of ways to give them a place in the world, I guess, so that they can continue as well to pursue these issues and not be carried off in other directions just because of the exigencies of whatever the job market has available for them. So I'll continue to try to keep these working groups moving forward, working on a paradigm of cooperation, I guess, among researchers in a system which has been traditionally very competitive, because researchers have often seen themselves as pitted against each other in the funding process. But I think the degree to which there can be dialogue and cooperation is a situation that is likely to create the conditions for thinking forward and having a synergy that can develop better what's needed to be done in the area.